Anyway, man, we got Thanksgiving, man. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. So I thought we'd do something cool, something fun. NBA, whatever related. We talk about things that we're thankful for, things that or people that should be thankful. And then maybe some things that like, hey, I ain't really thankful for that, or I don't know about that person. If I was him, I wouldn't be thankful for that happening, or whatever the case may be. So I'm gonna leave it to Jay to start it off first. Names, what's some few things you're thankful for related to basketball? I mean, NBA related or so.
I'm gonna keep mine on the sport as a whole. And I'm just gonna say that I'm really thankful for them rule changes. Man, I even when Steph did it, it really hurt my feelings to watch somebody change the integrity of their shot fishing for a foul. Oh my God, I can't express how happy I am that I don't have to watch that on a day-to-day basis no more.
What about you?
I don't know. How about y'all?
For me, I would say this. For me, I'm thankful for just hoops in general, man. Like the games have been very, very interesting. You've seen a lot of young talent like to demonstrate their skills. I love watching Luka Doncic, man. That game against the Clippers and Dallas, man, they always got a feud and they always bring it every game. And I just
did you see that John Morant 360 layup? Like it must have been like 2 weeks ago.
I didn't see that one.
It was so you saw it? You saw Reasons? Oh my God. It was so effortless. I'm like, what is this 2021? What? Young talent for sure. And then that scary Terry.
Oh, that crossover was disgusting.
He yanked him so.
Yes. Crazy. But I like hoops, so it's real thankful for watching basketball.
Yeah, I'm thankful twofold. We don't really talk college basketball a lot, but I'm thankful for my Duke Blue Devils. This looks like a championship team. It's gonna get real interesting Friday night though against Gonzaga. So real looking forward to watching that firsthand. And thankful for Coach K for being the coach that he's been over the years, especially with me being a fan. And then my last part of the twofold of it is I'm thankful for this young talent in NBA because that means we're good going forward. Every time when we have transcendent superstars like the Jordans, it's like, what's next? Then you get Kobe. It's like, what's next? And then we got LeBron and Steph and all them. But, LeBron is the elder statesman of the situation. So, I'm just thankful for all this young talent because I feel like the NBA is in a good spot going forward.
He's going through it. I know what he ain't thankful for. His daddy talking about.
He is not happy right now.
He is not happy with Daddy Reasons right now. You're like, man, if you don't eat,
man, you all on camera. You want to act on camera? Say hi.
Get it.
He like, oh man. But what's something that you're not thankful for to lead into that not thankful? Because I know what Baby Reasons not thankful for right now.
Mine's pretty simple, man. I didn't even have to think too hard about this one. It's player empowerment for sure. Like these when you give a 20-year-old millions of dollars, then you give them 5 years of, having more money than you can really count,
right?
With not enough life experiences and perspective to back it up. LeBron created something inadvertently with this player empowerment. And I remember, for every Michael Jordan, then you have somebody like Steve Francis who just don't know how to handle the hero basketball and the prima donna. And with LeBron, now you got this player empowerment with Ben Simmons and Kyrie, and it is crazy, dog. And so I'm over it, really. And I hope at the CBA, the next one, that they address this because it's completely out of pocket.
One thing I would say I'm not thankful for is the slander and the narrative that they keep creating on Russell Westbrook. Look, I get it. He make a lot of mistakes. I definitely understand that. But we gotta chill with this narrative thing. We create these topics, and we don't understand what we're doing to these people characters. Like I remember even in the last game in Detroit game, Russ didn't even know why he got a technical, and they didn't even explain why he got a technical. He didn't do nothing to get a technical. In my
Yes,
opinion.
he did.
I didn't see him do nothing to get a technical.
Reasons, tell him what he did.
What'd he do?
Come on, bro. You still on mute, dog. You still on mute. You still
What'd
on
he
mute.
do?
I mean, we see you. You still on mute.
Oh, he threw up the hands. He was like, "What's up?"
But
Hey, you
come
wanna
on,
run out? What's up?
so you get a technical for trying to defend yourself? Is that what we doing?
Bro,
I
that
don't agree
wasn't
with it,
defending.
But
That
here's
was
the thing.
saying.
but he was ready though.
No, but
Jay,
he
but
wasn't the only
Jay,
one. He
Jay,
wasn't.
you know you will want that as a teammate though, Jay.
Yeah.
You,
Come on.
For
you
sure.
know you'll want that as a
Here's
teammate.
my thing though. He wasn't the only one to throw up deuce. DeAndre Jordan was right there. Like they was already.
Go look at him. One is 50 times more demonstrative than the
I
other.
understand that, but just and then to not even let him know he got a technical. He didn't even know he had a technical. Because he was like,
That is funny though.
I got a tech. When I get a tech, what I do? How I get a tech? It's just
I
in
love
the
it when they look on the
narrative-
paper. They look on the
and
paper like
exactly. And the narrative they're creating about this man, like Russ is not a bad player, right? You got to understand. He's been in a lot of different systems, and he's been having to try to adjust to all these multiple different systems. Okay? I can't even get the damn word out. But and it's not just for Russ too. It's about all these other players, man. The media has to chill with these narratives. I get it. You got to have these hot takes. You got to have, but don't be where you like you are bringing another man's character down. You know what I mean? You trying to make this man look like that's all he care about. That's all he care about. Is like even Kendrick Perkins today. Russ is a pat statter. Like, bro, I get it. This man is gonna go out there and give you everything he got. Sometimes he make mistakes in key situations, but that doesn't mean that that's all he worried about is a triple-double, man. Don't label this man like, oh, he just worrying about a triple-double, man. I don't think that's how he played the game. He just plays the game 120% every game. And when you're playing so fast, you're going to make more mistakes. When you're not playing under control, you're going to make more mistakes. When you're playing at a different pace and you're not changing your pace of play, you're going to be making more mistakes. You're going to shoot bad shots. You're going to miss a lot more than you make because you're not under control. And I think what Russ just got to do is pace himself. And I know he probably don't do it right now because it's the end of his career, but I'm not going to label this man as a pat statter, and I'm not going to bring this man down and demonize his character as that's all he worried about is triple doubles. I don't think that's him. I'm not thankful for what they're doing about that.
Well, what I'm not thankful for is all the NBA guys or people that have never played a game and really be coming at people game like you was good enough to come at somebody game. Don't like it. Never have.
Give us examples.
So, for example, we can talk Kendrick Perkins. You're gonna come at Russ talking about he's a pat statter. I mean, a stat
He did
pattern.
play though. He did play.
Yeah. But Kendrick Perkins, you was never a guy on the team. Like, you never serviced that role to fully understand what it's like to have a team on your shoulders. You feel me?
He was
So
on that OKC team. He did some things for OKC.
when you think of OKC, do you think of Kendrick Perkins?
No, I'm just saying. But Perk was.
What I'm saying,
I get what you're saying.
When I look at like
Smith and
so like for example, when Tracy McGrady's up there talking, right, and he's coming at guys, I can respect it because he never won a championship, but he knows what it's like to be the man of a team and the weight that comes with that. So when he's talking about a superstar mentality or a superstar attitude, I get it. When a Vince Carter speaks, I get it. The person who I respect the most that plays both sides is Richard Jefferson. Richard Jefferson knows how to speak very eloquently to fully understand the kind of player he is, because he'd call it out. Well, I was never him. You feel me? But he also fully understands what it's like to be on that other side because he had a Jason Kidd. He had a Vince Carter. He played with a LeBron James. So my thing is even if we was to move past basketball players, the Skip Baylesses and all these other dudes that come on these airwaves and go at people. For example, just because I know we talking basketball, but Rex Ryan, right? How he went at the Jets coach. Then all of a sudden now he gets on a phone call with him. I'm singing all his praises. I see the direction of but why did you get on there and attack this man and you never even reach out to, like, They don't reach out to have conversations. They just come out here and they just spew things. And that stuff is just not cool. I mean, we talk and we do it, but I feel like we're never character attacking. When we do it, we come from what will we kind of do in this situation? Or what we expect based on the player and the caliber of what we see. If we was to see Steph fall off, I know Jay is going to be in Steph grill like, hold up, champ. Like, this is not my Steph Curry. This is not the Steph Curry that I have followed and has adored in his character. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
there's a clickbait,
right.
That mentality that you're getting at, and I can empathize with that when they're unfounded and they are blatant attempts.
Right.
There's one code I follow when I try to make a hot take, right? I always what is the merit to what I'm saying? Do I believe it at my core? Not once do I ever, this is what will grab people's attention. I don't care about that. That's secondary or tertiary. What it is I'm like, okay, the Lakers are a little worse than I thought that they were going to be. The West is a little bit more parity than I thought that there was. I'm starting to get honest to God feelings that they might be in a 50-50 shot to potentially not make the playoffs, especially if there's an injury, which is very plausible. But to say it right now, 20% of the way through the season is a hot take. It's got to have the merit. I am with you 100%. Don't cross that line of clickbaiting and where it besmirches somebody else's name because you think you can get some attention and some love out of it.
Real talk. Here's my thing too. Everything, I will say this. Everything is not Russell Westbrook's fault. And that's what I hate. Because they're dumping it all on Russ, like the Lakers only losing because of Russell Westbrook.
They was losing last year without it.
That is the issue that I have with it. Like, I get it. He may play a part in some of those games, but it's not all on Russ.
So,
and I want to give Russ a lot of respect because it's not easy to take that on the chin and always take the blame for stuff that ain't always your fault. You know
and he's been taking this blame
for years. And
years.
They've been putting it on Russ. Like, now you're seeing James Harden. You see James Harden falling short. So was it always Russ? You know what I'm saying? You see, and I love KD. KD having one of his dopest, greatest seasons ever. But if you really think about it, KD ain't won a ring after he left Golden State, and he didn't win a ring before Golden State. So to be real with you,
he was a part of that 3-1.
KD was on that 3-1, and they still lost. Okay, and it's not always Russell Westbrook's fault. That's the point that I be trying to make. Stop putting the blame on one man. The Lakers are trash right now because the team is not committed to playing defense.
Yeah. So let me push back a little bit, and I'm with you. Fundamentally, where you're going with it, you got no issues with me. The problem is some of these come from valid places, and it's like, first off, again, let me preface it. Russ's character is above reproach on any standard. Dude, you can just feel him as a teammate, as a parent, as somebody who goes out there and puts it all out there. I don't question not near one bit of it. What I'm going to say, though, is when a teammate or somebody else on the basketball court says, oh, Steven Adams is getting out of the way, and so homeboy can get his triple double for the night, right? That there's merit when another player can feel it and see it firsthand. And then the accountability associated with that albatross of a contract. When you have you can't shy away from when you are spending $40 million on one player and you're saying, why is the quality of team not the standard it should be? It's because you had to give up 3 pieces of your 8-man rotation for one.
But Jay,
so when he comes out and he's balling out and he's giving every ounce of juice, there's gonna be a tax on your character unjustly because you're making $40 million and those are resources that are not spent somewhere else. So I feel you, and I try to come correct and not commingle Russ the dude and Russ the competitor versus the resources and everything that comes with Russ. There's another side to it.
Hey Jay, so my only pushback to that is we have to fully understand who paid him this contract to start off with.
The Lakers didn't pay him that.
He got paid at OKC for what he did for the Thunder, for being loyal to the Thunder, for for keeping that team afloat. Yeah, they went home in the first round, but how many superstars, especially that first year without KD, because he got some more help the second year, and the second and third year. But that first year without KD, he had the Thunder in the playoffs. Ain't too many teams taking that team to the playoffs. So the money that he got was from the Thunder. It wasn't like he got that.
Stop disrespecting this man.
Yeah. So, and again, so now when you look at the contract, you can go back and say, dang, yeah, that's going to eat up a lot of the cap space and all that kind of stuff. Right. But he got traded for Chris Paul. That's not a bad person to get traded for. I mean, this is Chris Paul, 40 million. Because when you was looking at Chris Paul, you like, damn, his 40 million looked relevant too when he went to the Thunder. Then Chris Paul gets traded for some assets to the Sun. When you look at his 40 million, you like, damn, that looked good. Russ 40 million in Washington, it didn't start off looking so good, but what happened? They got to the playoffs and they was competing. So again, like, I get what you're saying, Jay, just on the merit of the contract and the money. It's a difference if he was a free agent and the Lakers threw him 40 million.
They didn't pay him.
You're absolutely right. It's like, damn, you gonna throw Russ 40 million?
But they still traded. When you procure the contract, you're basically accepting the fact that the next 2 years I'm paying you. So you're not off the hook because you traded for it and you didn't give it to him initially. This is not past performance. This is what do I believe you can give me over the life of the rest of that contract. The Lakers chose to give 3 role players away. So this goes back. Y'all remember, I was lighting.
Here's the thing, though, Jay. I get what you're saying. But
Jay, you're not wrong. I'm gonna say that.
Wrong, but I'm gonna say this though. I know you're talking about they gave up 3 role players, but they also got some role players that are going to be better when they get healthy, like Ariza. I still believe in Ariza. I think Ariza is a great defender. I think he's a great 3-and-D still. Once he get healthy, he's got length, he got size, and he can help defend on the perimeter defense. That's what they're missing. They don't have nobody who out there who wants to defend but Avery Bradley. That has to change. And then you got none. You got none coming off the bench who's going to be another spark.
Who's Jay's guy? It's the only person he can Lakers
who's going to be able to spread the floor. So they have role players. And they got Carmelo Anthony. They got pieces. To subtract those pieces at the end of the day. It's just what I'm getting at is this, is that they keep putting the blame on one man. And it's always Russ' fault. It's not Anthony Davis' fault. Do you hear them talking about Anthony Davis?
Oh, my.
You hear them talking about Anthony Davis?
He's playing so goddamn soft.
Do you hear him talking about anybody else? No, it's always Russ.
They ain't even blaming the coach. I'm the only one that do that.
Russ did this. They lost because of Russ. When he has a good performance, it's still Russ. It's always Russ. Stop doing that, bro. It's the Lakers. It's a team. One man would never beat 5 at the end of the day. Now, if you want to say some players allowed him to get some rebounds at the end of the day, fine. That's cool. It is what it is. Because some people are like, man, I don't feel like jumping anyway. You got it. Take it. It is what it is.
And it helps the transition offense.
It helps the transition offense. But at the end of the day, what I always get mad at is them controlling this narrative to try to frame this man up as a bad player, as a horrible teammate, as a guy you don't want on your team. We got to stop this. We have to stop this. And these are people who are trying to provide for their family. I get it. They got paid what they was rightfully due when OKC went to the playoffs. Yeah, they didn't win, but he got them there. Okay. He played against some good teams, and sometimes, hey, they could have won, but made some mistakes, and it was rightfully due. He had bad performances. I get that. But don't blame him for every damn thing that goes wrong. That's what I get mad at. But before we get up out of here, man, hey, Thanksgiving is tomorrow. Your top 3 Thanksgiving dishes. Let's go. Reasons, what's up?
Oh, this is easy. Ham, because you got to have some protein. Candy yams, because mines are fire. I'm talking like I have mastered the art of the candy yam. Okay, they ain't my grandma fire, but they fire. Okay. And then if I have to choose it, I always have to be mac and cheese. Gotta have the mac and cheese. And again, not everybody can make mac and cheese. So, my wife has mastered that art and she's pretty good at it now. So yeah, man. So my thing is some ham, mac and cheese, and some yams. I mean, you can throw the greens on there if you need a veggie. So yeah.
What about you, Jake?
Yeah, definitely Definitely greens, man. I love the collard greens. I love the collard greens, man. I didn't.
That is a Negro spiritual.
Dog. I can't get without it. And y'all was clowning before the show, but I'm definitely with that pecan pie, bro.
Oh my
Listen,
God.
America. Y'all heard this?
America.
Man
Give me
said,
the pecan pie,
I
dog.
don't know who this man is. He got to be mixed. He ain't go to the all black funky. Talking about something. I ain't never seen no pecan pie
because
at our Thanksgiving. I'm just
listen,
calling
if
it.
Hey,
Jay
man.
was to
If
show
you
up
don't
to the
know, you
house-
don't know.
If Jay show up to the house with a pecan pie, we for sure pushing that all the way to the back.
What's this, baby? Some pecan pie. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And then what about
yeah.
the green bean casserole?
You said
What about
green
that?
bean casserole?
Y'all
Green
never
bean
had no green
casserole
bean-
is pretty fire. Green bean casserole is pretty. I've had that. Green bean casserole is not as bad as it sounds.
Nah.
Pretty good.
So that's your 3 meals right there. 3 green bean casserole, greens.
Yeah, I mess with the ham too, but yeah, green bean casserole,
All right, bro.
definitely.
Look, at the end of the
Knock
day,
it till you try it.
both of y'all lists is okay. That's all.
Okay.
It is. It's okay. I'm just calling a spade. Thanksgiving ain't Thanksgiving without some turkey. I mean that flavorful,
Turkey.
juicy turkey. That's what it's Turkey Day. Ham is cool, but turkey is the main dish that everybody gonna be cooking. Turkey, you got some good turkey. I like some dry. I like some deep fried turkey. I love some juicy turkey with the potatoes, bruh, with the stuffing in the middle of that thing. That's different. I can't go wrong. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Sweet
Hold on.
potato. I can't believe y'all picked.
Because that's a dessert. I didn't put that as a dish. That's my
No.
dessert.
That is a dish. Okay, that is still a dish. Sweet potato pie is a dish, boy. What you talking about? When they say bring what dish you bringing, people can bring sweet potato pie. Don't ever disrespect.
I'm not, but
It's a sweet
babe,
potato pie that
that
you
is
going
my-
to the store to buy. You can't even cook it because you
I
can't make
can.
it feel
I
like that.
can.
You going to get a patty
I
labelle
can.
because you can't stay in that kitchen
I
and make no
can.
sweet potato. That's how art and that's how vintage and antique it is. Sweet potato pie. And then last but not least, man,
Uh-huh.
this is it right here. I'm a greens man. I love me some collard greens. I love the collard greens with the neck bones in it. And then, you know, because you eating all that cheese and all that other stuff, you get clogged up. So when you get some collard greens, it likes balance everything out and it pushes all that other nonsense out of your system. But turkey, sweet potato pie, and some collard greens, man. Can't go wrong with those
Yeah,
things.
like I said, I put the banana pudding, the peach cobbler, and the sweet potato pie as they own, because that's my dessert menu.
I gotta go,
That's-
fellas. My bad.
Oh yeah,
My daughter just
you're a family man.
No, you good, man. You got to
no. I know. Hey, she's going through the gate. She brings a big ass bag that needs to be checked. She don't check the bag. They let her go all the way through when she gets to the front. And I'm like, you going for 3 days. You brought this big ass bag and now
It's all good, man. But we're about to get up out of here, y'all. We love y'all. Happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe. Get vaccinated. If you don't, mask up with or without. And always remember to talk that talk. We see y'all next week.